Dr. Heuer has been here 28 years and has seen 28 years of evolution of our morbidity, mortality, quality improvement conferences. Any thoughts? Good morning, this is Dr. Lee. I had a great opportunity this morning to meet with two residents and one of my co-faculty, Dr. Heuer. We just had finished Morbidity and Mortality Conference, or Quality Improvement Conference. Now, this conference is a great opportunity for us to engage, to discuss, to learn, to discuss opportunities where we can provide better care. The outcomes can be challenging in a field where we are operating on the brain or the spine, and it's always great to have a forum for discussion. It's also an opportunity to learn. Okay, good morning. Lean on in, Sam. I'm here with my two residents. We just had M&M conference, and M&M, Morbidity and Mortality. And I think it was a great educational experience, but let's hear it from our residents who attended.
Yeah, we had a great M&M as usual. It's our opportunity to review some of the cases that we had done during the course of the past month that didn't have the outcome that we would have hoped for. And really, it's fundamentally a learning opportunity for all of us, faculty and residents alike, what we could have done differently and how to avoid these complications in the future. So always a very educational session for us.
We've changed it to Quality Improvement Conference from M&M. I think that reflects the emphasis on kind of department-wide learning, faculty, residents, understanding what could be done differently, what was done well in many of the cases, unforeseeable or foreseeable complications.
Yeah, one thing I think is very interesting is humans learn in two ways. We learn from stories with emotion, and then as scientists and critical thinkers, we also learn from numerics and numbers. And I think what I just heard was very interesting because M&M reflects the stories and the emotional content of complications and how we learn and what to do better or what opportunities we have to learn. And then when I hear the word QI, it makes me think of statistics, science, and other ways to learn and how we can detect the statistical aberrations, then opportunities for improvement.
I think that's a good way to define the two terms, M&M versus quality improvement. I think we try to do a little bit of both. I would say from the resident standpoint, focusing on the M&M, the stories is a little bit more important for us at this stage in our training. And I think for some of the other folks in our department who are looking at our numbers and statistics and readmission rates and all those other things, I think they're focusing more on the quality improvement. But as surgeons, we're thinking more about the stories and want to hear those tidbits of advice that our faculty have to offer about things that didn't work out well and how we can avoid them ourselves.
We rarely see attendings interacting in that way about a shared case or a common case. So it's very interesting when you're seeing other faculty members' perspective on a shared story. So.
Come on in. Here's a very important member of our department, Dr. Heuer. This is our morning coffee rounds here.
This is
YouTube fame.
Excellent.
Yep. Yep. We're talking about the quality of the M&M conference and how to improve it. And what are you've seen over 25 years you've probably been here 27 years is my guess.
28 as a med student and a resident attendant.
So Dr. Heuer has been here 28 years and has seen 28 years of evolution of our morbidity, mortality, quality improvement conferences. Any thoughts?
Yes, I actually appreciate the part that you add and Dr. Zager, some other people add, where we get a little questioning. What happened? Why did we do that surgery? And we don't just gloss over the, punching the numbers. I think there's something to be said about being able to defend your decisions or defend your errors that help other people. And I think that residents learn a lot from that too.
Yeah, I think we're getting back to the same theme again. There's the numbers, the stats, and then there are the stories and the emotion. And we learn from both because we're both human, emotional, and we're both as well scientists and critical thinkers.
My pet peeve is when people blame the patient for for the M&M. I know that can sometimes be the problem, but I'd like to figure out what the reversible causes are.
Agreed. I always want to end, what would you do differently? What could we have done differently? That's really should be the last line or last question after every particular case.
Yeah, I agree.
It might be nothing. Sometimes it is.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think the QI component, I think sometimes can be used to absolve a surgeon from the personal responsibility of what happened during the case. But I think from the M&M standpoint and as trainees, and what we should ask for ourselves is what we could have done differently during the case to lead to a better outcome if there's anything possible. So I think always bringing it back home to that's important.
All right, well, cheers from Penn Neurosurgery.